Jamaica's Rasheed Broadbell defeats the USA's world champion Grant Holloway after a very poor start in the men's 110 meters hurdles. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your comments after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, yep, good to go. Well, the new Commonwealth 110 meters hurdles champion, Jamaica's Rasheed Broadbell, was in fine form in Europe earlier today, coming after a terrible start in the men's 110 meters hurdles. He came from behind to defeat the world champion and world record holder over the men's 110 meters hurdles, the USA's Grant Holloway. It was a spectacular win, and of course underlines the fact that this young man, who is now the Commonwealth champion, was deserving of that win. Rasheed Broadbell has arrived on the world 110 meter track and field hurdles stage. Broadwell was behind the world champion up to the 9th hurdle and actually caught him on the line. Both men came across in the same time, 13.12, with Grant Holloway running also the same 13.12, with the USA's Roberts also running 13.13. That's how close this was. It was really a spectacular run. Going back and look at it, he got a terrible start, meaning, of course, Rasheed Broadbell, he got a terrible start. Terrible start. That young man normally gets out fast, but he worked, and what was remarkable about this is the maturity he showed. He remained calm. Reminded me of Hansel Parchment. He did not panic. He simply stayed to his race plan, followed his coach's instructions, executed his race perfectly. Great technician, by the way, and in the end was able to reel in the world record holder and world champion Grant Holloway of the United States in fine form, beating him on the line. It was really, for me, one of the highlights of the meet. Absolutely stunning. Now, we here at Peter Lloyd World, I'm not going to say all of you, but certainly for me, Broadbell really came to my attention at the national trials. And I want to take a look back at that race. That's when I said to myself, this young man is one that we have to watch. Of course, he was spectacular at the World Championships, and of course, he went on to win at the Commonwealth Games. But you could see then in that race that he remained calm throughout. He also came from behind and was able to get that second position in the national trials in Kingston, Jamaica.
Thomas High School as the fastest man in the world, 4th fastest Jamaican ever.
In 3, Parchment from UAE in 4, Bennett from Racers in 5, Broadbell from Elite Performance.
Broadbell, Mason, and Ohio.
Of course.
No, they're sent away. Omar McLeod gets a bullet start. Hanson Parchment left behind, no problems for McLeod. Hanson Parchment steps forward, Orlando Bennett is there, Rasheed Broadbell on the outside is right there. Broadbell stepping forward, Parchment gets it at 13.12. Broadbell gets second place, and it looks as if just maybe Orlando Bennett.
Of course, Hansel Parchment won in a time of 13.14, with Rasheed Broadbell running second, running a time of 13.20. Orlando came third, running 13. Orlando Bennett, that is, came third, running 13.28. I'm going to be honest with you, I'd heard the name, but that was the first time I'd actually seen him hurdle. And I was really impressed. And of course, that impression of him was heightened when I saw how he competed in the heats and the semifinals of the men's 110-meter hurdles out there in Eugene, Oregon, in the World Championships. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. In a country where our depth in terms of our short sprints, the 100 and 200, is so stacked on both the male and the female side, what you find that happens, and it's a kind of good thing, is that a lot of these people spill over into the hurdles. So you have people who are really, really fast on the flat 100 or 200 meters, but because we have such a depth in terms of just raw talent and sheer talent, they're unable to make that top 3, top 5. So they opt to become hurdlers. Rasheed Broadbell is a remarkable flat sprinter, clearly, and he has solid technique. As I said earlier, one of the things that has impressed me about him, first in the national trials, then at World Championships in both the heats and the semi-finals, I don't believe he was able to make it through to the finals, was the sheer fact of him not panicking. He never panics. He sticks to his race plan, and you saw that in today's race against Grant Holloway. That is a rare gift for an athlete in any event, because very, very often if someone shoots out in front of you, you tend to panic. It's something about Hansa Parchment that I've always admired. Megan Tapper also has that same trait, and Brittany Anderson exhibits the same thing. All great hurdlers have this. They realize that you're going to come under pressure at some point. Stick to your race plan. Trust your body. Trust your speed. Trust your talent. Trust your technique. And run your race. And he did that brilliantly today. This young man has a very, very bright future. Not to mention the fact that for some reason I connect with his vibration. He's in very, people in very article. I really hardy this. Just something about his energy, really hardy, So I think we can look forward to some great things from Rasheed Broadbell. If he continues to exhibit this kind of maturity and continues to grow, he will get faster. I mean, he's still a youngster. He has a lot of growth left, but I was very impressed. He dealt with today's race really impressed me, because he was running against the world record holder, the world champion, and he never at any point flinched. He never showed any signs of fear, confusion, nothing. And when he was left in the blocks, literally, he just did his race plan. And believe me, people, that's the sign of a true champion. That's why he became Commonwealth champion. We have great things in store. We are a very blessed place, people. So I want to say congratulations to Rasheed Broadbell, as well as congrats to Grant Holloway for a great matchup. Looking forward to see them batting against each other in the future. This, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments, and remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!